if you miss this weekend football, if you miss the drama in this weekend football, this recently concluded weekend, bro, you don't know what you have missed in football. You don't know what you have missed, because the weekend started with a banger. It all started when Manchester derby was played, when Manchester United was able to overcome Manchester City, their noisy neighbor, at the Old Trafford. They were able to come out with all 3 points against Manchester City. Imagine, Man U, that nobody ever thought that would be able to beat that Manchester City team. Though, in my own opinion, I think Manchester City had most of their player injured. Their backline was, when immediately I saw that backline, I was like, it's going to be a very long day for Manchester City at this Old Trafford. And coupled with the fact that they just have their manager, like a manager bounce in that team. So it's all advantage to Manchester United, and it made our 8th watch to start on the failed note. Yes, that's the right word. It started on the failed note because we are there to banter Manchester United. I intentionally went out to watch that ball just to banter Manchester United, but it failed. And also, I wanted Manchester City to win so that my banter for Arsenal will be increased, but it all failed. It all came out as 0. And the banter continued when Nottingham Forest hosted Arsenal later in the day on that Saturday. like play, they were able to get a point from Arsenal. They made Arsenal not to win that game. Nottingham Forest did the job that Man City cannot do for us. They stopped them from peeling away from the rest of the group. Like, if Arsenal had won that game, they would have been like 9 points ahead. But Nottingham Forest made sure that point was just increased by just 1 and not 3. So the 8th watch continued, hoping that Aston Villa will be able to rescue that our 8th watch squad on Sunday. But lo and behold, Aston Villa, that has been a high-flying team this season, that Everton has not beaten since 2019, that has not lost a home game since August 2025, decided that it was yesterday that we were planning to complete the day with the 8th watch, that okay, now the point is just four gap difference between the first and the second. Lo and behold, Aston Villa failed us again. Imagine, that was first Unai Emery loss to David Moyes. David Moyes never beat Emery before. The guy never beat Emery before, but he decided to put all his A game into that game yesterday to deny us our 8th watch, to complete that 8th watch yesterday. But lo and behold, it all failed. That means our 8th watch for this weekend was just 5/100, because it was only Nottingham Forest that was able to come to the rescue among all the teams. Good one for all the players. Congratulations for everybody that win. And later in the day, thinking that was all, thinking that all the drama for the weekend is over, that everybody should just go home, relax, watch Barcelona match, and watch the Afcon final in peace and not in drama. Lo and behold, the Afcon game started, everything was going fine. The referee was doing their normal stuff that African referee does. You understand? Trying to favor Morocco in every of their whistle, trying to favor Morocco in every of their calls. And lo and behold, going into the late time in the game, Senegal scored a goal. Then you adjudge it for a foul without consulting the VAR. Guy, go check the VAR. They decided not to check the VAR. They said he has blown before the guy scored the goal. Okay, no problem. Let's continue the play. Then in less than 5 minutes, you are awarding Morocco a penalty. Now they everywhere scatter. Senegal said, this one that they do. Now today we go reject that. Now they do this thing with the look now. But today we go put an end to round. Now today we go put an end to round. Now they everywhere scatter where they talk. We are not taking this one. You have been doing this thing and we have been letting it go, but this time around we are taking our stand. They walked away from the football pitch for about 20-something minutes. There was so much drama, there was so much begging, but lo and behold, because African football was already being put into shame, like we are being labeled, like the kind of tag that African football would have gotten in that game yesterday if they have walked away and never returned to the pitch. Though Morocco would have been awarded the winning, like they would have given them the cup that it was the opponent that walked away. But thank God Sadio Mane came to save the day. It was Sadio Mane that saved the face of Africa yesterday, called the players back, and they took the penalty. Ibrahim Diaz decided to throw away the 50-year drought of Morocco, looking for trying to get Afcon. He decided to throw it into the bin by trying to paneka Mendy. Then Mendy got the ball, the drama started. Lo and behold, Senegal scored, saved football, because there were a lot of tantrums that this Moroccan team and their fans have been throwing throughout this tournament, trying to inhibit their opponent, trying to not give the opponent fair chance to compete against them, which is not fair in football. To me, it's not fair in football. It is not fair in football. But Senegal saved the day yesterday by beating them down 1-0, and they went away with the winner. Congratulations to Senegal once again. Congratulations to Sadio Mane again. He will be retiring from the from his national team after this tournament, and he has done a lot for football. He has done a lot for Senegal. Even in his hometown, he has done a lot for them. While he was in Liverpool, I didn't know much about it now, but while he was in Liverpool, the guy was sending part of his Liverpool salary to his hometown every week or every month to help people there, build hospital, build school, build a whole village, just single-handedly. Kudos to him. Congratulations to him, and I wish him all the best in whatever he will be venturing into after football. And we think that will be over. We think that will be over for the night, until I went to watch Barcelona game again. I realized that Barcelona were losing 2-1 to Real Sociedad. What? Barcelona that is trying to win the league, losing to Real Sociedad? No, you can lose to anybody, but imagine, those people got red card later in the game. But with that red card, they were able to go away with the 3 points against Barcelona, and it now made the table to be wide open right now, because they are just a point ahead of Real Madrid. Real Madrid have the opportunity now to topple them if they can be able to up their game. Now they have the new manager. Maybe their manager bounce can make them to up their game and be able to compete with Barcelona. You see this weekend drama in football. If you are not a football lover, you don't know what you are missing. And if you missed football, if you are a football lover and you miss football this weekend, bro, you missed a lot. You need to go back to go check a lot of events that went down during this weekend. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. I will see you guys on the next one. And mind you, Champions League football is resuming this week again. We are hoping for a lot of drama again. We are hoping for a lot of fun in the world of football. Thank you very much. I will see you guys on the next one.